What's up, Devastator Squad? Rarity Collection 2 is right around the corner, and today we got some really crazy news. We got access to the entire set list for Rarity Collection 2. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at all the cards in this set and trying to figure out, is this set really even any good? Alright, Devastator Squad, so we're going to take a look here at the 25th anniversary Rarity Collection 2, the newest product coming out literally this next week on 5/24/24. And also early release for the OTS stores on the Wednesday, 5/22/24. Now, before we dive deeper into the set, I want to let you guys know that I will be giving away a quarter-century secret rare Slife of the Sky Dragon to one of our lucky subscribers. All you have to do to then giveaway is make sure you like the video. Number 2, be subscribed to our channel with notifications on. And number 3, just let me know in the comment section below, what do you think of Rarity Collection 2? Now, Rarity Collection 2 is a set that we've been really highly anticipating over the last couple months here, as they, been slowly but surely teasing some of the stuff in the set. But as of today, we now have access to the entire set list for Rarity Collection 2. Now, we're going to take a look here at all the cards in the set, and I want to just kind of figure out and get kind of a feeling of, is this set really worth picking up and opening, or is it a better set to kind of just sit back and purchase singles for? Because you got to remember, this is $9.99 per pack, $10 a pack, 9 cards per pack. It is over $100 for a booster box, and there's only 18 packs per box, mind you guys. There's not 24 like normal Yu-Gi-Oh products. It's only 18. So you're paying about $120, $130 on the secondary market for a booster box of the set, for less cards, for less packs, for almost double the price of a standard Yu-Gi-Oh set. All right, so here we go. First and foremost, we got a lot of very interesting cards that I did not expect to come out in here. Like a lot of these Edison era cards. I know Lightsworns did just get a bunch of new support, and they have reprints of the structure deck and also the beautiful set Light of Destruction coming out pretty soon here. But did not expect to see a lot of like Edison cards. In general, there's a lot of Time Wizard cards like in the set. So it's kind of interesting to see that they're kind of putting in more old Yu-Gi-Oh cards into the slew of stuff. But we already knew some of these cards on the screen here, like DD Crow, Rescue Cat, Droll and Lockbird, all the hand traps pretty much we knew, Magician's Souls as well. But there are some interesting ones on here that I do want to take note of. First and foremost, Blue Eyes Alternative White Dragon. That is a very cool new reprint. I know Blue Eyes and the Dark Magician cards are getting some new support here pretty soon. Battles of Legend is right around the corner as well, and there is some super cool new cards for those archetypes in there. Now, some other notable cards on this screen here that I think are pretty cool is Silent Swordsman and Silent Magician. These are both really strong cards to play with the new Shining Sarcophagus archetype that just came out in the newest set, Legacy of Destruction. So really cool reprints, because especially the Silent Magician, that card was really expensive. It was like over $30 as an ultra rare, just because it's, only from like a duelist pack. So super cool that card is coming in. Some other notable ones here though is Red Eyes Dark Dragoon Dragon, Guardian Chimera, Rindbrum, and Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon. Some of these other cards on here, I'm kind of confused as to why they're even there. Illusion of Chaos, one of them, Trishula, Librarian, Omega, Coral Dragon, Psychic Empire. These cards all just got reprints in the Megatons and like other products recently, so like I don't know why they're even here. I guess Trishula and Librarian are good for like old formats. Those are staples in the Tengu era, but they're not expensive cards at all. They're like less than $1, so I don't know why they're in here. But Dragoon and Chimera probably are the coolest cards on this first page here that I would say are like, they were pretty high value cards. Crystal Wing is also a pretty good one. It was kind of growing up there in price because it has been finding a home in a couple of the new meta decks. So kind of nice that it is in here as well. But yeah, like the Guardian Chimera and the Dragoon are definitely the best on this page. The rest of it is just kind of like, ooh, I guess. I think the only card I'm really most excited about from this pool of cards on this one is Rescue Rabbit, being one of my favorite cards of all time. I want to collect all 7 rarities of that card, just like we do with Tour Guide in the first Rarity Collection. QCR Rabbit is probably pretty sweet. All right, moving on to the next batch of stuff here. This is where I was really scratching my head when I seen this list earlier. I was like, huh? A lot of these cards on here are completely just like off the wall, as in, why are they even here? I mean, like a lot of these cards aren't even played. Some of them do make sense because, again, of older formats like Rafflesia, that's a card for Hat. You've got obviously big staple cards, Mind Control, MST, Foolish Burial, and all this kind of stuff, which are kind of like played all throughout Yu-Gi-Oh! But again, these cards have been printed so many times and have so many rarities. I mean, Mystical Space Typhoon has every rarity in the game but QCR at this point, right? So to me, I don't understand why a lot of these cards are here. They don't need reprints in any way, shape, or form. I think some other big cards could have been put in here that we need, you know, like Triple Tactics Thrust, you know, but I don't see it yet on this list. Crossout Designator, though, is a very, very good one. I was honestly, like, really excited to see that they did put that in, and that was one of my predicted big reprint cards coming in here. I wanted to see Crossout Designator, Triple Tactics Thrust, Cash Tier Fenrir, SP Little Knight, and a couple of other, like, little ones as well. Access Code we already knew about, but that's a really good welcome reprint. It is a needed card, and it was a little bit pricey. We finally also get the not the gold version of Way Do You See Me on My Bike Masquerena. Underworld Goddess is a pretty good reprint. Card's picking up some great popularity again, so this is cool. Magnifica finally gets her reprint. She skipped the tins last year, so this is cool. Exo Sisters, you can now get a very cheap access to Magnifica, which is really, really cool. Unchained Soul of Rage is an interesting choice on this one. I honestly really predicted that this card would have been a super rare in the next OTS pack, OTS 25, but they just decided to put it here instead. So yes, Unchained and Yugioh players, you now have a very, very easy, cheap Unchained card to get a hold of here. But yeah, a lot of these other cards, they're pretty cool. Bingo Machine, that was an expensive card. Let's get real, that one was pretty pricey, but you know, again, probably makes sense because the new Blue Eyes cards. I thought that card would have been in the Battles of Legends set, but we have it here instead in the Rarity Collection. Now looking at this batch of cards here, I think the card that I honestly am most excited to get a hold of is probably just like the Charge of the Light Brigade as a QCR for my Edison Lightsworn. Other than that, none of these cards really strike to me as like insane or necessary cards, or like big ones that were already not very easy to access. Now we got our final page here with the last ones, and these are some of the bigger cards, primarily all of the planet cards, Pearly Rhino, Calarium, and definitely the Wraith Soth are definitely the most pricey cards that were reprinted here in this Rarity Collection 2. Ultimate Slayer is also a pretty decent card. It's a good, you know, side decking card, and it was pretty pricey. Did not get reprinted in the tins. A lot of the cards from that set did not get put in the tins last year, so this is really cool to kind of see it coming here, easily accessible. But some of this other stuff, I don't really know why. Like all the Pearly engine is here. Like, the whole Pearly deck is in this in this product, right? And I don't know why. I mean, they did reprint like all the Rescue Ace cards, but at the same time, like they could have done it in like a different side set. It kind of seems like a waste of slots in this set to just put all those kitty cat cards. I'm not sure why they're deciding to also reprint Exo Sister packs in here. That card literally just got reprinted in the Mega Tins. The entire Exo Sister deck is in the tins, minus Magnifica. Magnifica makes sense to be here because they skipped her, but the rest of the cards have no need to be in this type of a product. The Solemn cards are cool. Again, they've been reprinted a lot as of lately and very easy, accessible, cheap rarities. So this set though, like, I'm kind of just in the middle. I'm on the fence, right? Now we have here a product that I think had massive potential, and I was really hoping to see some really, really big cards like Thrust, Fenrir, things like this, but they did not choose to put any of those cards in here. And yes, I know Fenrir just got reprinted in the tins too. However, it is a card that is in very high demand. It's played in almost any deck you can think of right now. It is one of the most powerful cards currently in the metagame of Yu-Gi-Oh! And it's you know, and it has no easily accessible printing. So I'm very shocked that they didn't decide to put it in this set here. Also, yeah, Thrust is a huge miss. You know, we had Triple Tactics Talent in the last one. Like, when I look at this product here, I don't see any crazy huge reprints. Like, there's some good reprints in your cards that were in the $20 to $30 range. And then obviously I think Bingo Machine is the most expensive card reprinted in this set. But all the other stuff is either like was completely unneeded, or it's just like filler extra stuff to go around some of these decent-ish reprint cards. But it's not like Rarity Collection 1 where we had like tons of high, big, valuable cards being reprinted, like Barone, Pot of Prosperity, Boral Savage, like all this really cool meta cards that also were not easily accessible. So I feel like this set has a little bit of like stuff for everybody. Is it worth picking up or not? In my honest opinion, not really. As a sealed product, I do not see the point in purchasing this. Reason being is because Konami has like almost doubled the price of this booster box in comparison to other Yu-Gi-Oh product. You know, you're paying over $100 for a sealed box of this set. You're only getting 18 packs per product. And, you know, it just doesn't seem like worth it to me. Yeah, you get more of the foils. You get more quarter centuries. I think they said there's like 6 quarter centuries in a box versus the 3 in the previous. But But then like that's gonna also drive down the value of all the cards as well, because there's more accessibility to the QCRs. So, I know for me, this set seems a bit of a miss. I'm a little bit disappointed in how this product turned out. I was really excited to see some really cool stuff in this one. I will give it some merit though. I think for the mid-level player, this is a really good product. You know, you do have access to a lot of really good mid-range and close to high-range Yu-Gi-Oh cards that you do need for a lot of strategies right now, which is really cool. I honestly think the biggest winner out of this product is Time Wizard players. People who play Goats, people who play Edison, Hat, and Tengu. You got so many of your staple cards here reprinted in higher rarities, so you don't have to go and spend a lot of money to get the older versions like Charge of the Light Brigade. You can now have probably a $1 secret rare versus a, I don't know, $200 plus version from Duelist Genesis. So that is really, really good for the Time Wizard players. You're gonna have higher rarity cards at a much lower price point. And then also for those of you who are like huge rarity collectors and want to just max rarity out your deck entirely for the modern era, here's a chance for you to get quarter century versions of like all of the main extra deck cards and all of the main spells that are currently played in the format. So that is really, really cool. But let me know in the comment section below what you guys think of Rarity Collection 2. Is it worth picking up, or is it more of a set where we just kind of like have to buy singles instead of rip all the product open? I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in. I appreciate you all. I want to give a huge shout out to all the members of the Rescue Squad, our channel members. You guys are absolutely amazing. Thank you for all that you do. And a big special shout out to all the members of our Patreon, because without the patrons and the Rescue Squad, I can't do what I do. So you guys are absolutely incredible. And I want to give a huge, big special shout out to our King of Games, Dogma and Captain Leif, and the one and only Austin Winch, Obliterate. I want to give a huge, big special shout out to all of our Kings of D, Austin Winch, Condor FJ, It's Coops, SO Spartan, Severus, Rogue 24, and most importantly, my mom. Mom, thank you so much for being one of our Kings of Devastation. I love you so much. Devastator Squad, I can't wait to see you guys in the next videos and live streams to come. And until then, stay awesome.